everyone. Welcome back to Kia's channel. If you're new here, my name is Kia and this is my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. But I am here today to tell a story time about how I've been abused in my past. So further ado, let's get into it. So as I'm growing up, I've been in foster care since I was 4 years old. And my mom at the time didn't have a place to stay. So that's when my mom's sister came along, and she was supposed to help my mom into taking care of us. But not only that, my auntie lied to the workers and say that all types of stuff. So we ended up going with my auntie because my mom didn't have a place to stay. So my mom was doing everything that she can with the workers and stuff to try to get us back. But then my auntie took it upon herself and adopted us. I don't know what made her feel like, oh, because my mom didn't have nowhere to stay, she could just do that type of mess. It's not for it. So then, after that, we went to my auntie's house. Mind you, we kept going in and out of the system. I mean, from foster home to foster home to foster home. Because my auntie abused us. So, like, I'm talking about, like, with metal spoons, brushes, belts, whatever you can name, she'll hit us with it. But then we go run to the police station or whatever the case may be and tell them that this lady is abusing us. Mind you, I have 2 other sisters that was going through the same thing that I was. For all you young peoples out there, no, it's not okay for anyone to abuse you, because that is some crazy mess right there, and you don't want to go through that, because your life would be trauma. I'm telling you, because I have been through this and it's really not a joke. So since we've been staying with my auntie, she used to hit us with all types of things. Then we go tell the police that she's abusing us and all that. My auntie lies and tell the police that she's not doing none of this stuff to us. Nor did she go to jail for the stuff that she has done to us. Mind you, I'm waking up out of nowhere because I hear my sisters crying or whatever. And mind you, we had to go to daycare. And I wake up because I hear noise. And it's my sister crying because my auntie hit her in the head with a glass bottle. So I wake up and the cover I used to lay down with or go to sleep with, I give it to her to put on her head because she had a big scar right here. Because my auntie hit her in the head with a glass bottle just because she was rinsing her mouth out in the sink. And I'm just like, what gives you the right to hit somebody in the head with a glass bottle just because your parents did it to you? That doesn't mean you follow the footsteps. Now, to this day, my sister still has that scar, even though she went to go get stitches for it. But I'm just like, it's been in the papers since 2008. Mind you, we had a DCFF case since 2008 and up. Since 2000 and what? 2021? All the papers, all the court papers and stuff, it says that she's been abusing us since the times we've been living with her. So, one day, it was me and my other sister, and my cousin was home, and my auntie went to the gym or whatever. So one day I asked my cousin, like, can I go to McDonald's? She's like, yeah, I don't care. Mind you, I had a government phone at the time, so I didn't know anything. We've been out of my mom's life for 10 years. 10 years. My auntie kept telling us that she wasn't here, we don't have a mom, all this other type stuff. So one day, I go to McDonald's. I use the McDonald's Wi-Fi to call whoever that was on my Facebook page. So first person I called was an uncle of mine that I didn't even know. Then we started laughing, talking, and having fun. Then I called whoever else, and the person that I called was my mom. And she came and got us from McDonald's with her best friend. Then, since that time, we were staying with my mom. Mind you, I was only 14 years old when we ran away. Me and my other sister. I was 14. And when they came and picked us up, they was looking at us like kind of strange because the clothes we had on or whatever. So we went to her house. We've been there for like almost a couple of days or whatnot. So then my mom, she kept getting calls from my cousin saying, have you seen Takia? Have you seen them, because they're missing. So, mind you, my other sister, she always runs away. She always go places and try to get us stuff from like Universal Studios or whatever it is, or whatever place she knows of. She go and get stuff for us to look out for us. Since then, she never put out a police report when my sister leaves the house and don't come back for days and days. But since I had left the house or ran away and left the house, she wants to put out a police report. They was all missing me and stuff. I'm getting calls from my friends talking about where you at, why you haven't been to school, and all this stuff. I didn't answer because I didn't want anyone to know where I was at. So my mom at the time threw the phone that I had in the trash because she didn't want the police to track me and know where I was and send me back to the place that I was in. So then, all that happened. So, while we were staying with my auntie, mind you, every time we do something wrong, she'll make us sit outside until she come back from Zumba class. And we just be sitting out there looking lonely and don't have nothing to do. Mind you, it be dark time. And by that time, she wait a couple of hours just to tell us to come inside. She don't let us eat. We didn't even get to watch TV. She kept all the snacks that we get from, like, you know how those peoples, they have like food giveaways and stuff like that? They give us snacks. Mind you, she didn't let us have any snacks. She kept all the snacks in her room. And it's like she wanted us to be her slave. She was putting her nails in our throats, trying to kill us. She pepper sprayed my sister. And all this stuff that I'm saying, we told the police and they did not do anything about it. They kept us with her. And every time my sister tries to react, like one time, she tried to blow up the water heater. My auntie called the paramedics to come get her because my auntie was abusing us. Then one time, my cousin, because I guess my auntie told us to wash walls, alright? Mind you, I'm doing something at the time, and my cousin tried to tell me, oh, didn't you hear her tell you to wash the walls? I said, I'm doing something right now. And then something happened. Mind you, she went back to her place in Hollywood. Then she came back because she got evicted. And before she told me to watch walls, I'm like, go back to your house where you live at, which is in Hollywood. She came back out here because she got evicted. I'm like, that's what you get. Then, not a week later, I'm on my way to school. Tell me why she tried to hit me with her stop sign. And she pushed the gate open so far, she hit a little kid that was walking. Never once then did she apologize to the kid for hitting him with the gate or none of that. She just kept going. Like, how rude are you? But I'm here to say this. Don't never feel like you have no say-so of being abused. Because let me tell you, somebody that abusing you is going to regret every little thing they done. I'm telling you this because right now to this day, even though I'm not living with her or anything like that, I still see her every chance that I get. Even though I forgave her, but it's still wrong at the end of the day how she treated us. And I look back to this day like it's sad because every time I even try to put on a scary movie or something, it reminds me of my auntie and how she treated us when we were little and growing up as teenagers. Like, every time I try to go to sleep, I have nightmares about this stuff that happened when I was staying with my auntie. I can't even go to sleep for 8 hours because I have nightmares every chance I get. So what I do is I turn on cartoons to make those thoughts get out of my head. Because I feel like when I'm thinking about these nightmares, I'm the person that's attacking whoever else that was in the nightmare. Like I can have a nightmare about me and my sisters getting killed, and I'm trying to do the best that I can to help them out. That way we all can stay together. Mind you, going to high school was a disaster because, let me tell you, even when we was going to elementary school, we used to wear these long blue dresses because the school, has a uniform policy. And we wear these black and white shoes. They almost look like tap dancing shoes from Payless. So we always used to get made fun of and talked about because we always wear those dresses and shoes to school. Because my auntie don't like to buy us clothes or none of that. She takes the money and she spend it on herself and go to like parties or whatever with her homegirls or whatever the case may be. She would send us to school raggedy, and the kids just laugh at us because not one time in our life she ever said anything positive. She always walked down the hallways talking about y'all not gonna be nothing. Y'all not gonna be nothing. Okay. So then as we move along from that, mind you, we didn't get no help in school. We didn't have no tutor, no none of that. We didn't even have nobody to tell us right from wrong or like not to go outside in the world and do bad things, like which is shooting, having sex, getting pregnant, all these type of little things. We never had that person there for us because every chance there was, it's always negative. It's like we felt like nobody loved us, nobody cared. Until this day, it's still like that because even though I'm back in my parents' life or whatever, it's still kind of like, well, I've been out of your life for 10 years and then we come back in your life and you treat us all messed up. You know how parents are, like when parents accuse you of stuff, but then when they find this stuff that they accused you of, they don't never apologize. They're always blaming you, saying that, oh, well, you don't do this, you don't do that. But in reality, you already know who it is. Because when we were staying with my mom, me and my mom used to get into it about the littlest stuff when it can all have been solved. Because one day, my uncle bought me a game case for my Nintendo. And I gave it to my uncle's girlfriend, which is my dad's brother. And I let her use it because she wanted to play Just Dance. Mind you, she never gave me my case back. Then my mom wants to argue, bitch, and talk about, well, that's my game case. That's my game case. I'm like, how is it yours when my mom's brother, which is my uncle, bought it for me because I didn't have nowhere to put my games at when I first got the game. So he got it from eBay or wherever he got the game case from. And my mom sitting up here arguing with me, saying that I'm this, I'm that, and all these other stuff, talking about something. Oh, we don't help her out when she needs somebody to watch the kids and all this other stuff. I'm just like, we do more stuff than you even know. Because when you're not here, the kids do not act the way they act with you when you're here. When we're taking care of the kids, they listen. But it's like when you're here and you come back, they do what they want to. And it's just like, you say all this stuff that we're not doing, that we did, but come to find out, you know who's the real person that don't want to do anything. My little sister, as a prime example. My mom could tell her right now, oh, watch my baby nephew. Mind you, my mom is gone. My nephew could be doing anything in the house, and my little sister is asleep. We all sleep. So I wake up, I'm like, all right, where's my mom? Because my baby nephew is just in the house, just wandering around, getting into stuff. But my mom told my little sister to watch him. And she's asleep, and she's not even watching him. I'm like, if anything was to happen to him, it would be on us. Because you told somebody that's younger to watch him, and she don't even be watching him. She let him do what he want. And it's like, okay. And to this day, my little sister don't like to clean up. All she do is play video games, get on the phone. She don't like taking showers or none of that. But aside from that, hear me out. Don't never let anyone take advantage of you. Because in the long run, it's going to hit them. And it's going to hit them very bad. Is what I'm saying. You don't never want a person to abuse you. Because it's not good for their safety. For all you young ones out there that think abuse is okay, it's not okay. Because later down the line, you really gonna realize how this person treated you. You never know, one day you might have kids. And you might do the same thing with your kids that person that you grew up did to you. Let me tell you. Because I've been through this. My auntie, her mom, my auntie's mom did it to her, so she felt like it was okay to do it to us. And we're not even her kids. You get it? We're her nieces or whatever you want to call it. But it is not okay to be abused. It is not okay. If you think that it's okay, I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna need to get some help. Because right now, where I'm at, I am more peaceful than having to go through all that commotion, all that fighting, all that arguing, You get me? I'm here right now telling you from my own words that it is not okay to be abused. Because you're going to think about it. And then when you notice that you've been abused for that long, it will haunt you. It's gonna catch up with you. It might not happen right when you want it, but it will. Trust me. Because I still have problems to this day where I cannot sleep without her being in my thoughts because of the trauma that I have been through. Moving from foster home to foster home to foster home. It's just too much. Too much. Now that I'm old enough, I can speak about this. I am 22 years old. Just had a birthday. July 17th. But anyways, but now that I'm older, I know what triggers the situation. But to close this out, all you young peoples out there, go watch this video because this is important. And I really think that you should hear this because abuse is nothing to play with. It is really nothing to play with because you could end up somewhere like the hospital or somewhere where you don't want to be. I'm telling you, and I hope you are listening. And yeah, that's the end of this video. So go like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and let me know what other stories you would like to hear, or even comment on what you would like for me to do. Peace, yo.